Dennis, SNTFCTV Town 5, Rugby Town 1. Awesome. Unbelievable.
I mean, I don't think it's unbelievable. We just played to our capabilities tonight. I mean, and that was the bottom line. You know, we've been doing that all pre-season. We've done it in patches. Beaconsfield second half and Chalfont to beat the second half. But today we've done it for 90 minutes.
Yeah, we did. And you know, over the last couple of weeks, you and I have had some lots and lots of chats, and motivating each other. You know, looking at it, where we're going, and what we come up with was composure on the ball. Motivation off the ball. If you lose it, get it back. And I think every one of them done that tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, you know, we had a chat before the game and I said, look, we've struggled the last couple of weeks for whatever reason, so what I'm going to do today, we're going to pick a side that we're all familiar with. It's the same team more or less as last year. We went with that. Hopefully that'll lift you all. You'll trust each other. You'll know what you're capable of. That's what we went with. They bought into it and you see the performance we had.
Yeah, and we had all the attack, and it's typical us, all the attack. I don't think Dougie touched the ball, and then I don't know what happened there, it was a bit of a mix-up. They got the first goal, and, you know, after the last two games, that could have quite easily knocked us back a bit, but it didn't. We come straight back and off we went again, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I think it helped that, you know, we dominated the game for 25 minutes until they scored, so we always knew, I mean, we'd had probably 5 or 6 good chances before they scored, so we knew we had a goal in us, but to get it back quite quickly was obviously important, and then the second one straight after that as well, so we was always in the ascendancy for the whole 90 minutes, and hopefully, you know, the fans have enjoyed it, and the players have enjoyed it, and they'll be looking forward to the next game.
Yeah, I was just talking to the rugby people in there, and they beat Slough last Saturday 2-0, and all of their officials just said to me, that is one of the best teams I've ever seen. Wonderful football, play football, joy to watch. That's great commendation to you, and to me, and to our team, isn't it?
Yeah, well, but the problem is, Mike, it's doing that week in, week out, and that's what wins your league. It's no good doing that one every 4 and one every 5 games. You know, hopefully the players can realise what they've got this year, and we've got to go on now and go on a winning run.
Yeah, we have, and you know, we know what we're capable of, and you know, as Adam put on the pre-season goals, which I've watched about 10 times now, and you know, I don't need convincing, but basically the side you had out tonight and in the positions you played in was a side that went through and played very well against all those high-level teams.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but sometimes it don't help when we go into Northwood. We haven't got a left back because he's injured the week before, so we're having to play somebody that's not a left back. Stephen Moore's hurt his neck, so he can't play. So, you know, today we could pick a full squad. We've got a left back in, which gave us balance again down the left, who had a fantastic game. He got burnt out a bit at the end, stretching his cast off, but I thought Rene done exceptionally well. He was a threat going forward, carrying the ball, made good decisions. So all over the park, we have players in the right positions, and we have players tonight that showed the desire to win a football match, and that makes a difference.
Yeah, well, let's move in onto transfers and players. We lost Will today, and goodbye to Will, and that's all I want to say on that subject. We brought Rene in today, and I don't think the supporters understand just how hard we work, especially you, on trying to get players in, and it's always very hard. But in Rene's case, just to tell them the sequence of events today on how we secured this lad and how hard you worked it today is basically we made an agreement with him. You saw his agent. We made an agreement with him. We've been after him for a while. We had to get the registration form. You got into an internet cafe in North London because we have to sign in 4 hours before. We got him to sign a sheet. He faxed it back to you from the internet cafe in London, and then we got it to the league, and then we got it registered before 3:30, and then we had to check on the league website that he was there,
and then pray he was on the train,
and then pick him up from the station and then get him there, and you know, that's just in the day's work, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, well, I mean, it started pretty much yesterday. I mean, I think I got off the phone to Rene last night about midnight. I mean, I come up the football club last night to do the 7-a-side. Then I went from here to go and watch Hitchin play Cambridge second half, rushed down there and watched that. Then I was on phone calls to agents and different people, and then we got hold of Rene eventually and spoke to him at 11:45. Then it was a case of get out of bed early, Rene, we need to get you down the internet cafe, and that's how it went, and we finally got him secured today.
Yeah, and hopefully we can keep him. I hope he enjoyed it. We haven't spoken to him yet, but I think he was impressed. I think when he came out to warm up, he looked at the pitch and went, well...
I can't say exact words, but wow was one of them.
Well, yeah. Or hell was the other one, wasn't it? This is like a Premier Division pitch. So I hope he enjoyed himself.
Yeah, he
It's a
did
good
enjoy
game
it.
for him to come in. Hope we can keep him. We're hopeful that within the next week or so we'll have another exciting signing to let the fans and let the club know. But people were asking me tonight, and sports are asking me tonight, why we're doing this and we're doing that. And our philosophy is that we say nothing till we got them.
Yeah.
And what they don't understand is how hard we work to try and get these players, and we've got a whole list of targets, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. When you start a season, all you can do when you got promoted is go with the players you've got and trust in them. Now, once you play 5 or 6 games and there's 1 or 2 that you think might not work out for you consistently, then you have to get 1 or 2 out and you have to get 1 or 2 in. So that's what we've done. We've opened up with 6 or 7 games. There's 1 or 2 players that are obviously not going to be consistently good enough for us, Will Forden being one of them. So now we're going to have to make some more additions, and that's what we've done. We know we've got let down with Peter Grant at left back, so we've had to look for a left back, but we're getting there. We'll only get better, but a big well done today for all the big players for us. Steph, Tolly, Hilliard, Jacobs, Webby, Junior. We're all fantastic today, and when they play well, we play well.
Yeah, that's true. And just getting back to this fullback situation, we've always known, what we need and where we're looking for that position. But, when the squad was actually assembled in pre-season, we actually had 2 right backs and 2 left backs.
Yeah.
We had Dallas, who was on extended holiday, who was coming back to us and didn't say any different. We had Mickey, who went on a late holiday and didn't say anything to us. And unfortunately, both of them, when they came back and they were in the squad, both declined our offer to play for the football club. So we lost 2 right backs, and as far as left backs concerned, we had Theo, who we thought was only going to be out for 6 weeks, and unfortunately he needs an operation. He's still part of the club, but he's not going to be ready till Christmas. And then you made an excellent signing who played pre-season in Peter Grant, and we actually took him on a work experience, didn't we?
Yeah.
Then what happened was Gavin took the job there, and Gavin wanted him back, and we allowed him to go back because of our relationship with Barry Fry, Darren Ferguson and Peter Bar.
Yeah.
So unfortunately we sacrificed that, and we ended up with losing 4 fullbacks, which is absolutely unbelievable and unreal. And ever since then we've been trying to rectify that position, haven't we?
Yeah, and hopefully we're getting there. We're not got away with it. We're in a really good position in the league now. I don't know where we stand at the moment. We could be top, we could be second, we could be third, but we're going to be no further away than 5th after 8 games. So we've got to be happy with that. And the squad is getting stronger, and hopefully we'll go from strength to strength. So yes, we was unfortunate with the fullback situation. It's very hard to bring players in pre-season because everyone's off at different clubs looking for more money and higher levels, and now we've had to try and find them once the season started, and that takes a bit of time because they want to settle into where they are and see whether they're getting a position in current clubs before they move somewhere else. So, but we're getting there. We've hopefully made a good acquisition today. Adrian Sears looks like he's settling in lovely at right back. The back 4 look very comfortable today. Midfield's going forward was back to our old self. So if we can get 1 or 2 in to strengthen the squad bench wise, giving us more opportunities on the pitch, I think we'll go a long way in this league.
Yeah, and also to let the fans know and the supporters know that there is this thing about you can't just go and take players, you can't ring players up and take them. You have, if they're registered with another club, you have to put a 7-day approach. So we, even though we want a player, we put a 7-day approach into the player's club, and we have to wait 7 days before we're allowed to talk to him.
Yeah, so it doesn't happen overnight, and that's why we've had to go down the route for the left back as a different route of putting a 7-day. We had to try and find a player that wasn't registered with a club, and that was a hard thing with trying to find Rene, because we had to find a player that wasn't registered with a club, so we didn't have to put a 7-day in. But I was on the phone all day yesterday and last night, and we finally found somebody with a pedigree that we're looking for, and he's had a great debut today.
And the other signing we hope, which we're not going to reveal yet because it's not done, is that was a 7-day, which finished last Sunday, and you've been on the phone, must be 10 hours to him, trying to negotiate
I've spoken to his dad, I've spoken to the player, I've spoken to the player's old coach, because it's a big decision for the lad, but we're nearly there, and hopefully we can release some details next week, but we're nearly there with it. But yeah, a lot of phone calls, a lot of texts, and hopefully he's made the right decision.
Yeah. So we work very hard, don't we, mate?
We certainly do.
All right, great result tonight. Shame we haven't got a league game on Saturday, but we have got this fundraiser for Russian Diamonds, where I think there are going to be 200 or 300, 400 people here, which will be great.
Yeah.
A workout for some of the squad players. Maybe put a few youth players in, and then we got AFC. We got
AFC Hayes, yeah.
AFC
which I'll be
Hayes.
going down to watch tomorrow night, play at Bedfont.
So, right, yeah, see, that's my manager for you. All right then.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Great.
Cheers
Thanks,
then.
Dennis.
Bye.